Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Siti Hawa and my partner Siti Anisah are going to present about management of the circadian rhythm. So first, do you know that there is a clock more powerful than any clock beside your bed right now? And do you know that each one of you have this very powerful clock? This clock is called the circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm comes from the Latin word circadium, which means around a day. Circadian rhythm is your body's biological clock which tells you your body when to wake up and when to go to sleep. It synchronizes your body system to the rising and setting of the sun. As we all know that as an undergraduate student, it is hard to have a consistent sleep schedule. From the grueling demands of homework, full schedule of classes, major projects, and other commitments that sometimes exceed your physical capacities, leaving sleep to be neglected and through your sleep-wake cycle out of balance. However, this will disrupt your circadian rhythm, causing your body system to be out of balance and causing you to have difficulties in sleeping. Consequently, this will affect your brain, your health, and even your weight. As medical students and someone who just recovered from insomnia, me and my friend did a lot of reading and research and wanted to share with you two main methods that can help you to reset your circadian rhythm. Firstly is by avoiding blue light emitted by electronic devices. It is important to know that electronic devices such as smartphones, tablets and laptops use LED backlight technology to enhance screen brightness and clarity. In fact, as stated by Dr. Marina Kondakova, LEDs produce intense blue light more than other technologies, which means each time we are using electronic devices, we are being exposed to blue light more than ever. So what will happen if we are prone to overexposure of blue light? Well, according to a journal published by National Center for Biotechnology Information or NCBI, blue light suppresses the melatonin production from the pineal gland. Melatonin is the sleep hormone that makes you feel sleepy and drowsy, and its down-regulation will disrupt the circadian rhythm. Surprisingly, the researchers from Harvard stated that 6.5 hours of exposure to blue light suppresses the melatonin and shifts the circadian rhythm by 3 hours. With that in mind, how do we reduce the overexposure of blue light from the electronic devices? Firstly, is by not using any electronic devices 3 hours before bedtime, as recommended by the National Sleep Foundation due to its ability to disrupt our circadian rhythm of sleep. Secondly, is by installing blue light filter application on all your electronic devices. This application is built to neutralize blue light coming from device's screen in order to minimize blue light exposure to your eyes. And last but not least is by using blue light glasses during your screen time so that the blue light from the devices can be filtered out before it reaches our eyes. Now I will pass the time to the next presenter, Siti Anisah, to tell us more on management of circadian rhythm.
Thank you, Hawa, for the clear explanation regarding the first method of managing circadian rhythm. Now, I will be explaining another effective method of managing circadian rhythm, that is to develop a routine of physical exercise. I am sure all of you will be curious how physical exercise can manage a stable circadian rhythm in a human being. So let me appease your curiosity. Firstly, regular physical exercise promotes hormonal regulation and synchronization of circadian rhythm, which can improve sleep quality for individuals, especially students. Why do I say so? According to the National Sleep Foundation in America, exercise is recommended as an alternative non-pharmacological method for improving sleep quality for students, which is able to alter their circadian rhythm. Besides, regular physical exercise in the morning or afternoon stimulate the production of melatonin that help to increase sleep quality and promote sufficient amount of rest for our body. Through research and personal experience, I definitely would love to acknowledge that physical exercise, especially morning exercise, had the benefit of exposure of sunlight. Being exposed to morning sunlight helped my mind to be calmer and makes me easier to fall asleep during the night. Additionally, numerous surveys and research have been explored sleep and exercise habits among the medical students. These include the National Foundation Sleep 2003 Sleep in America poll, which surveyed students between the ages of 14 and 25 years. This survey stated that roughly 76 to 86 of the respondents who engaged in regular physical exercise reported having a very good or fairly good sleep quality that able to enhance their cognitive capability. Regular exercise acts as a mood enhancer. An article from Mayo Clinic by Dr. Lawarsky strongly proposed that regular physical exercise helps to improve mental health by reducing depression and anxiety that occur due to disruption of circadian rhythm. Moreover, researchers from Harvard Medical School classified that performing exercise consistently can increase positive moods such as alertness and enthusiasm. Surprisingly, Australia has prepared physical activity guidelines that recommend the amount and intensity of activity by age and life stage. This guideline recommend the students starting from age 18 to 25 years old to try accumulate 150 to 300 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity or 70 to 150 minutes of vigorous intensity physical activity every week in their life routine. Apart from that, consistent physical exercise are also able to boost energy metabolism. An article from PubMed by Maria emphasized that exercise helps to increase muscle mass and develop body metabolism to burn energy at a faster rate to avoid desynchronization of circadian rhythm that lead to metabolic disorders such as diabetes and hypertension. In addition, an article from U Lifeline stated that physical exercise helps to enhance the supply of oxygen and nutrients to the brain and various tissues, which subsequently has a direct impact on the behavior and development of the brain. An essay by Carlos Bash from Columbia University summarized how physical activity can improve brain function. When the flow of the oxygen to the brain is increased, the number of the neuron transmitter is also increased, which help to assist your ability to focus, learn, remember, and handle stress. After hearing this piece, you should now know more about the main two methods of managing circadian rhythm. Allow me to go over the key points. Firstly, make a habit to plan your screen time to avoid using electronic devices that emit harmful blue light before bedtime, and develop a routine of physical exercise that help to regulate the stable circadian rhythm. And not to forget, as a medical student, I would like to highlight that physical activity also has a huge impact on cognitive skills such as concentration and attention, and it also enhances classroom attitude and behaviors, all of which are important components to improve academic performance. Bear in mind, 80% of you out there are alarm clock users. This should remind you every single day that you have a circadian clock and it's your responsibility to maintain them for a wonderful well-being. Well, I hope you always remember, if your body is not right, the rest of the day will go wrong. Take care of yourself.